investigate these changes through these cryo-EM structures so that we understand the whole structure of this mutation and see what impact it will have moving ahead. So this is really our preparedness to see how we would want to bring in these new technologies to help us to be prepared proactively if there is any other variant that comes, is either noticed within our sampling strategy, or if we get to know about any variant coming up from any other country. We've heard about the UK, there is also news about South Africa now. So it will help us to prepare for this. So this is what we would like to present to you in terms of the science that is happening around this. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I invite member Health Niti Aayog, sir.
धन्यवाद। 2021 में ये हमारा पहला इंटरेक्शन है और ऑप्टिमिस्टिक सिनेरियो इमर्ज हो रहा है, उम्मीद दिलाता है, सेटिस्फैक्शन दिलाता है। सबसे पहले हमारी पैंडेमिक की सिचुएशन, महामारी की सिचुएशन इज कंसिस्टेंटली इम्प्रूविंग। इंडिकेटर्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ एक्टिव केसेस आर डिक्लाइनिंग, न्यू केसेस आर डिक्लाइनिंग, डेथ्स have stabilized and declining. They are close to 200. So there is a good news on that front, and let's hope this trend will continue and it will be further accelerated. Secondly, in terms of the UK mutant issue, so far we are holding. This mutation has entered this country for sure. We are picking up these variants. 71 have been isolated, which shows our capacity to mount that kind of a scientific investigation. But at the same time, right now, we have not seen any emergence of any untoward cluster as of now. So reassuring, so far so good. Thirdly, above all, on the vaccine front, there are fascinating developments, positive developments, developments that make us feel very proud. And I think one information that has got less attention is what Dr. Renu Swarup pointed out, that our fourth vaccine has now moved into phase 3 trials. And that is again India vaccine, as you know, on a very difficult and a new and a novel platform, the DNA platform. I think that's one news that you should all celebrate and kindly bring to the attention the innovation and the scientific capacity of India. And thank you, ma'am, for highlighting that development. Then, of course, on the two vaccines that have been granted restricted use under emergency situation by the DCGI, Dr. Bhargav has explained us the rationale behind it, the scientific rationale behind it. And I would like to emphasize and reiterate that in granting this permission and authorization, all scientific and statutory requirements have been met. Have no doubt that scientific criteria has been met and the regulatory norms have been followed. This is a decision based on the judgment of the subject expert committee, which comprises people of different disciplines, very eminent people. They have examined the data and given us this verdict, which has been accepted by the Government of India. Remember what Dr. Bhargav said. He said, these decisions are being made in a context. This is not a regular authorization. No vaccine today in any country has got regular authorization. The world is exercising this option using scientific criteria and scientific thinking and consensus to take decisions in the larger interest of public health and humanity. And therefore, those boundaries are crafted, explained, and within which you operate. In the context of Covaxin, what is also very notable, as you noticed in the presentation made just now, that this is a vaccine which is exciting antibody response to not just S protein, but also additional proteins, namely the nucleocapsid protein and the membrane protein. At least three antigenic on 3 sites. So today all the vaccines are working. Today we are happy that none of the mutations have challenged the existing vaccines, including these two as well as the vaccines that are now in vogue, namely Pfizer and Moderna. However, in the face of potential mutations, ये संभव है कि अगर कोई perturbations आती हैं तो क्योंकि ये whole virion वैक्सीन है और ये मल्टीपल टारगेट्स पे एंटीबॉडी बनाता है, ये ज़्यादा स्टडी होगा, बहुत हद तक स्टडी होगा, और ये थिंकिंग जो सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट कमेटी है उन्होंने इसको भी नोटिस किया है. सेकेंडली, in their judgment, they have said that this vaccine is to be used in the clinical trial mode, जिसको कि डॉक्टर भार्गव ने एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है. तो the scientific principles have been followed, scientific rigor has been followed and further emphasized by the wording and the decision that has been given in respect of both the vaccines. So we should be very, very proud today. We are also happy to note that on this achievement of our country, there are congratulatory messages from the World Health Organization Director General, Regional Director of WHO Southeast Asia region, Mr. Bill Gates, Gavi, a partnership for maternal, newborn and child health. The world has acknowledged the developments in this country and have saluted the achievement of our science and industry enterprise. Today we stand here in reverence to the scientists who worked on it, industry that has worked on it, and we have further way forward in enlarging the repertoire of our vaccines and the quantity of the vaccines available to us in the service of nation and the world, as is the commitment of our nation. लेकिन इन सब चीज़ों के बाद ये भी याद रहना चाहिए कि अभी ये लड़ाई जारी है, ये वायरस घूम रहा है, जहाँ तक आज तक मालूम है बहुत सारी पॉपुलेशन अभी भी ससेप्टेबल है, और इसलिए जैसा कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि हम दवाई की तरफ तो बढ़ रहे हैं, दवाई की उम्मीद, दवाई की लॉन्च अब नज़दीक आती जा रही है, लेकिन हमें याद रहे कि इस सिचुएशन में हमें दवाई भी और कड़ाई भी, इन दोनों चीज़ों को अपनाना होगा. तो आज की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जहाँ कि हमें बहुत उम्मीद, खुशी, अचीवमेंट और प्राइड का दिन है बहुत तरह से, उसी के साथ साथ हमें ये नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि अभी लड़ाई जारी है और जो हमने कड़ाई से कोविड अप्रोप्रिएट बिहेवियर्स को हमने अपनाना है, उसमें कोई ढिलाई नहीं हो सकती. धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद सर. सर, सबसे पहले ऑनलाइन क्वेश्चन लेना चाहूँगा. कंट्रीज इन अफ्रीका, लैटिन अमेरिका एंड एशिया are depending on India for the supply of COVID vaccine. But India has banned export of COVID vaccine. Will the government of India change its stance on vaccine exports?
Who has asked the question?
This is Divya from Economic Times.
Okay, so the union government has not banned the export of any one of the COVID vaccines. That is something which should be absolutely clear. When I say union government, it means that there are three ministries which can initiate in a hypothetical scenario such an action. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has not initiated any action for banning of export of vaccines. Ministry of Commerce, they have also not initiated any action. DPIIT, that is a department within the Ministry of Commerce, they have also not done anything. DGFT, Directorate General of Foreign Trade, they have also not done anything. So therefore, our request to our media friends would be that we should be on guard when such misinformation is sought to be spread. We have also been told of a joint statement which has been issued today, which mentions a lot of other things, but it does mention two important elements which I would want to read, which fit in with whatever I have told you. This joint statement has been issued by Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech. In this statement they say vaccines are a global public health good. They also say that we communicate our joint pledge to provide global access for our COVID-19 vaccines. So what does this mean? This means that neither the union government nor the vaccine manufacturers are talking of any ban on exports of vaccine.
31.
Namaskar, sir. Namaskar, and congratulations on spoiling the country with having more than one vaccine choice. My question is targeted to 4 secretaries, and 2 of them are public health experts. Having been spoilt of a choice, the public health experts on stage, which of the 2 vaccines would you personally choose to take? One, a Firangi vaccine where choices of their clinical data has been questioned both in US and Europe, or a Swadeshi vaccine which has been made by Bharat with an Indian strain. And this is a question directly, personally, to the health experts on the stage. Which one will you choose? Because the public wants to know which one should I take, Covaxin
I think it
or
is
Covishield?
You have completed the question. Yeah.
I'll take the vaccine which my Ministry of Health will specify for me with great affection, love and gratitude. Thank you.
Sir, another online question. देश में वैक्सीनेशन कब शुरू होगा, कितने राज्यों में होगी शुरुआत, या एक साथ पूरे देश में इसकी शुरुआत होगी?
तो इसका उत्तर तो हमने अपने प्रेजेंटेशन में दे दिया था, लेकिन पुनः दोहराता हूं कि हमने ये कहा है कि जिस भी दिन वैक्सीन को ये एक्सेलरेटेड अप्रूवल मिलता है, जो कि 2 तारीख की SEC की बैठक में रिकमेंड किया गया और 3 तारीख को ड्रग्स कंट्रोलर जनरल ने इसकी घोषणा की, उसके 10 दिन के भीतर हमारी तैयारी रोल आउट करने की है। अंतिम निर्णय सरकार द्वारा लिया जाना है।
157.
My question. No, you put on this side, sir. You clarified on this 13th January thing. So basically, you were saying that the final decision is with the government, right? On the rollout date. Rollout of vaccine, the final decision will be with the government, right?
Any doubt on that?
Right. Okay.
So what is the question?
So, no, that is what I wanted to ask again.
I think so.
Secondly, sir, clinical trial mode. If you can explain what does this mean? If DGICMR can explain to us, what does clinical trial mode mean to all of us?
The manufacturer has been requested by the drug controller to provide the SOPs, to provide the protocol for a clinical trial mode. The clinical trial mode means that everyone will consent for this vaccine, there will be no placebo, and there will be a closer follow-up.
Sir, another online question. Why has Pfizer vaccine not been given a licensed approval by the DCGI, as they have also sought for approvals in India? And the part 2 is, will those coming to centers be screened for infection when they come to take their shots? I think these are totally delinked, sir. I think these are 2 separate questions.
I think second question can be taken by men of science and the lady of science that we have on the dais. But the first question, why Pfizer has not been considered? Pfizer so far has been given 3 opportunities after their application by the subject expert committee of the CDSCO, but they have not appeared before the subject expert committee, and subject expert committee is, to the best of our knowledge, willing to listen to their presentation.
15.
DD न्यूज से मेरा सवाल है कि जो 50 साल से अधिक उम्र की बात आप करते हैं कि उनको दिया जाएगा जो कोमॉर्बिड है, क्या क्राइटेरिया सरकार ने तय कर लिया है कि कौन कौन सी बीमारी है और कैसे वो अपने आप को अप्लाई करेंगे? क्या कोई सर्टिफिकेट देना होगा, क्या करना होगा?
इसके 2 एस्पेक्ट हैं। पहले है कि जो क्या क्राइटेरिया होगा, दूसरा है कि उसको चिन्हित कैसे करना है। तो क्राइटेरिया का जो बेसिस है वो ये है कि अगर कोविड की बीमारी हो जाए व्यक्ति में और उसके साथ एडिशनल बीमारी है, डायबिटीज़ है, हार्ट की बीमारी है, मान लीजिए किडनी फेलियर है, तो क्या ये दूसरी बीमारी उसके रिस्क को, जानलेवा जो रिस्क है वो बढ़ाता है कि नहीं? Does that comorbidity increase the risk of mortality in an individual who contracts COVID-19? This is the फलक्रम। इसको करने के लिए, इसका क्राइटेरिया बनाने के लिए एक कमेटी गठित की गई है और उस कमेटी की रिपोर्ट अब कभी भी आने की उम्मीद है। और वो कमेटी ये भी सजेस्ट करेगी कि इस क्राइटेरिया के बेस के ऊपर जो चिन्हित किया जाएगा कि ये क्राइटेरिया हो, इतनी सेवेरिटी हो, ये पैरामीटर हो, ईसीजी में ये हो, वगैरह वगैरह, जो भी वो बताएंगे, उसको लागू कैसे करना है वो भी रिकमेंडेशन वहाँ से आएंगी। और मुझे लगता है अगले 1-2 दिन के अंदर ये रिपोर्ट पहुँच जाएगी और इसको कंसिडर करके हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। वी आर ऑलमोस्ट देयर, देयर इज़ अ ग्रेट प्रोग्रेस, वी हैव वेरी एमिनेंट पीपल वर्किंग ऑन इट। थैंक यू।
Sir, another online question. As India prepares for its largest vaccination drive, what were the challenges and shortcomings that David COVID vaccine dry run found? I think it is already covered, sir, but if you still want to say.
We have presented the dry run experience. Love, would you want to supplement this?
सर ड्राई रन हमने सर 3-4 बार किया है। पहले हमने लिमिटेड स्टेट में, जैसे कि बताया गया है कि 4 स्टेट्स में किया, जिसमें 5 साइट ली थी। उसके बाद में 250 प्लस लोकेशन में किया गया है, जिसमें कि हर स्टेट को कवर किया गया है। तो ड्राई रन में जो हमारा मेजर फोकस था कि हम ऑपरेशनल एस्पेक्ट्स, प्लानिंग से लेके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, उसको पूरा चेक करें। उसमें जो हमारे बेसिकली फीडबैक आए हैं कि अगर हम वैक्सीनेटर्स को ले जाकर वहाँ पर उनसे काम कराते हैं तो क्या क्या हमारे को, जैसे इन्फेक्शन प्रिवेंशन के ऊपर हमारा ध्यान रखना है, उसको हमने उनको हाईलाइट किया और उसको हमने मॉनिटर किया। उसके साथ ही जब वो ड्राई रन में वैक्सीनेशन करते हैं तो क्या हमारा आईटी एप्लीकेशन उनको रिक्वायर्ड सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर पा रहा है कि इन टर्म्स ऑफ कि वो उसको डेटा को अपलोड कर पाएँ, डेटा को फॉलोअप कर पाएँ। तो वह सारे एस्पेक्ट उसमें चेक किए गए। माइनर इश्यूज जो UI UX यानी कि जो यूज़र इंटरफेस और यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस से रिलेटेड थे, वह कुछ इश्यूज जो है स्टेट ने, फील्ड ने हाईलाइट किया, जिसको हमने सॉफ्टवेयर में इनकॉर्पोरेट किया है। और वर्क फ्लो के हिसाब से स्टेट्स ने और फील्ड ने काफ़ी सेटिस्फेक्शन जताया है।
Number 11.
Jain from Hindu Business Line. I just want to know how many doses of vaccine you would be available by the time, the time frame you have set for yourself. That's by July you want to vaccinate 30 crore people. So how many vaccine doses will be available?
In which time frame? Do you have any? Up to July. Okay, so we are hoping that by July, the ambition, I would say aspiration is that there